What's up, YouTube? Fat Kings Phil coming at you with my week 16 update. 4 months. I mean, it definitely feels like it's been 4 months, but I'm just shocked by how much has happened in that 4 months on this thing. I mean, I shouldn't be. I saw plenty of people before me go down this journey and have these kinds of results. But yeah, I still can't believe it's real. You know, I still doesn't feel. I mean, I still don't feel like I know I've achieved a lot, but I just don't feel like I've gotten to where I need to be yet, or I still feel big, and we're going to talk about probably why I feel that way. And then it's just been crazy. But let's get to the numbers, because this is going to kind of play into this whole story. So here we go, as usual. The highest weight, or rather I shouldn't say highest weight, but the weight the day of surgery was 332.8. And then this morning I was at 360. Oh, shit, I did it again. This morning I was at 263.2. See, right there, every time I go to say my weight, I start off with 3. It's still in my head that I'm over 300 pounds. And that's not a mistake. I do it all the time. I get on the treadmill, I go to put in my weight on the treadmill or on the elliptical, and I start with a 3. Every time. It's like my head is still in that space. So I think I was going to cut all that and redo it, but I'm going to leave that in, because that really demonstrates why this doesn't feel real to me still. I still think I'm over 300 pounds. I know that sounds crazy, but I still have that mental internal image or something. I don't know. Anyway, so let's get back to it. So yeah, this morning was 263.2, which I can't explain how I lost this much weight this week, but another 4.6 pound loss, which, you know, I should be whistling zippity doo out of every orifice in my body, but I'm a little nervous about that, because I mean, to lose that much weight was either water, which I don't think it was water, or it was a heavier, more dense material like muscle. So a little concerned there, but I won't know until I get to my nutritionist next week to see what my composition of fat to muscle ratio is. So we'll see where that goes. We'll let you guys know next Tuesday. So that's a total of 69.6 pounds. That's almost 70 pounds, which 70 is a big number. Like, that sounds big to me. Like, before I was saying 65 didn't sound big. 70 sounds big, but it's not there yet. We're close. But see, yeah, that whole little 200 versus 300 thing is so weird. Okay. So that's that. But I mean, I still feel like a big guy. I mean, I still am a big guy. I'm still way overweight. But I don't have that mental image of, yeah, I've done it. You know, I'm not there yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm too damn goal oriented, which I've been accused of before. And I tried to take Sarah's old, enjoy each step of your journey message to heart, but I must suck at that or something. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So let's talk about some other stuff. Couple quick shout outs. Adam is coming up on his surgery, and I'm excited for him. The guy's got his head in the right place. You guys probably see this. You know, you see these common threads with people who are coming up on surgery, or who, you see markers of people who have gone through the surgery, or you yourself have gone through it, and you're like, yep, that person is going to do great with this, because they got the right attitude, they've got the right outlook on it, and they got their head on straight. So I think he's going to kill it. I got no doubts in my mind. So congrats, sir, and looking forward to having you on the losers bench. You guys got to check out, and I know some other folks have mentioned her, but Malsey will be Smallsy. You'll have to figure it out. Go look. I'm sure I'm following them. I've probably posted on her page a couple dozen times, so you can find her. But she's a kick to watch, and she's got some real internal family support issues there. Not that I'm picking her. I mean, she says it right out front. But yeah, there's some kind of thing going on with her and her mom versus her and her sisters, but it's interesting to see how she's dealing with that. I think she's doing a great job, considering that she's getting kind of some of this pushback. So check her out. It's really good stuff, and give her some support. Okay, so let's talk about the week. The week had Halloween in it, so we all had to deal with that. I did not have a problem with the candy. Didn't even faze me a bit. I mean, and it was everywhere. I don't tell you guys, this is everywhere on Halloween, but it was at work, it was at home, it was everywhere. And I just didn't care. Like, if I'm going to go have a piece of candy, I've said this before, I'm going to go get the best damn piece of candy I can find. I'm going to go over to C's Candies, and I'm going to get a couple other little individual chocolates, and that's a higher quality, awesome tasting piece of candy, and I'm going to enjoy every ounce of it. And then I'm going to jump right back on the ship. But I try not to do that. So I'm not going to just waste that kind of a calorie hit on just like a little bite size payday or whatever, Reese's peanut butter cup or something. Don't get me wrong, they're good for what they are, but they're not. If I'm going to take that hit, I want the very best. I want to take the hit for the very best. So it wasn't a problem. There was a lot of potlucks at work though. And so I was pretty smart about that. And I did have some of the potluck stuff, but it was smart stuff. Like they had a taco bar and they had some stuff. So I took the chicken from the taco bar, and my buddy David made this. Oh my God, he makes the best salsas. This kid, ladies, if you're looking for a good cook and you're single and you're in your mid to late 20s, I got the guy for you. He's a big boy, but not nearly as big as I ever was. And that boy can cook. And anyway, he made this habanero salsa. Oh my God, it's so good. And I put it on top of the chicken, and I just ate like maybe 2 ounces of the shredded chicken with this habanero salsa on it. And oh my God, it filled me up perfectly for lunch. It's maybe 3 ounces, but 6, somewhere in there, 2 to 3 ounces. And it was perfect. And oh my God, it was so good. So I didn't feel the need to eat any of the other junky stuff. So that was good. And I wrote it down in MyFitnessPal and went about my life. That's a great thing about the sleeve and having done this for so long now, 4 months, and watching you guys, you can eat anything you want. I mean, you can do it. You're not going to have a reaction. It's just, are you making the smart choices? And I think if you make smart choices, you can partake in these different things. I mean, obviously don't go straight for the 7-layer dip and stuff. Go for the chicken and put some sauce on it. I mean, what we do, I don't have to tell you guys this, but just make these choices. And you just are becoming, like I was watching today, God, I'm sorry, I'm going to segue all over the place today. I was watching Miss Dana's video today, and she was saying, she was saying, I just go to the grocery store, and she went on a trip and she went to the grocery store and got some yogurts for her hotel room. And I'm just thinking, yeah, that's just the kind of person I am now. I'm one of those people who gets my own stuff and eats healthy when I go on trips, and I just buy stuff at the store, take it with me. If I'm gonna go out hunting like I'm gonna do next week, I take protein bars and I take the perky jerky, and I just take stuff I can eat. It's not a big deal. It's just that's who I am. I eat healthy now. Not that I wasn't eating healthy before, but I'm really just very militant about the kinds of things I eat now. And it's not because I'm better than somebody else or, oh, look at me, I'm making better choices. No, it's just that's who I am now. I eat these things. These are the things that I eat because it A, works for me, B, gives me the energy I need, and C, it has a proven track record with me. Why would I screw that up? So anyway, we'll get back to that later. But anyway, so there was a lot of that stuff going on for Halloween, a lot of choices, good and bad out there, and you just make the good ones. I hope you guys all had as much of an easy time of it as I did. I thought it was pretty straightforward. Thanksgiving's the next one up. Nothing wrong with turkey. You can have turkey. Potatoes don't sit real well in my stomach, but you can have some. If you like potatoes, watch your gravy and see it. Don't lob it on, tons of it, butter and stuff. It wouldn't really kill you, but take the calorie hit if you're going to do it. And we're all portion controlled at this point. I can't eat that much anyway. I don't want to pull a TJ and be barfing up solid protein everywhere. So, and then blame somebody else for it. So, if you don't get that, go see his video. All right, very good. But then to counteract my little point of that's who I am and the choices I make now. Saturday and Sunday, I did not eat as clean as I should have. I didn't eat horribly, but I didn't make really great choices. My proteins were low on that day, and I ate more calories in general throughout the week. Like my daily consumption was a little higher. So I was taking in more calories and I lost more weight. Now, I don't know if that's because I am at the level of exercise now where, maybe I need a little more calories and maybe it's okay. My body's been kind of being a little stingy about the weight loss because I've been, choking back the calories and working out. But then again, like I said, I didn't get as much protein as I really should have. So is it that? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to make a habit out of it either way. I made a commitment to eat really clean this week. Sticking to it. I did something today though. I don't know what the hell I did. I'm out of calories already and I haven't had dinner yet. So I don't know how I managed that. I looked at my FitnessPal and sure enough, all the calories are there. So that's where we're at. I was just kind of reflecting back today over 4 months. I've been pretty fortunate with this whole process. I had no lingering pain issues from the beginning. I had no abdominal pain. Some folks can't sleep on one side where they pulled their stomach out. I don't have that problem. I don't have any food issues really. I can pretty much eat anything except I realized that tortillas, like flour tortillas, Can't have those. That they really tear up my stomach. And then breading on foods. So it seems to me like breading is my problem. You know, some breads and things. I haven't tried just regular sandwich bread because I don't have any reason to eat a sandwich. I just eat the meat and, you know, whatever. But so that's kind of, you know, I've been fortunate. I haven't had any really real problems. You know, you guys saw the skin. I'm not thrilled with it. It's a small price to pay. I am having some kind of skin reaction though. Really dry patches that are popping up. And I went to the doc. They gave me a medicine for it just to kind of say, hey, you know, it looks really dry. It looks really irritated. Try this. And I tried that. It seems to be working, but it keeps like moving around and it's symmetrical across my body. So I don't get it. I get it on both sides of my body at the same time. And it's been just kind of wherever my clothes are rubbing my skin. So maybe it's just my clothes are fitting different, rubbing different. I don't know, but it is kind of very dry and patchy and stuff. Maybe I'm not eating enough fat in my diet, so my skin's starting to that reaction. Maybe this is my version of losing hair. Since I don't have any hair to lose, my skin's giving me grief. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. It's you know, I just gotta watch it when I'm working out, especially if I feel something rubbing funny. I gotta stop and readjust my shorts or my boxers or whatever, just to make sure that I don't get irritate the skin really bad because it'll rash up real bad. So you know, if that's the price I pay for a while, fine. You know, whatever. I'll figure it out and let you guys know. So that's that. And then, another benefit. I actually asked my wife this question today. I said, hey, you know, snoring was a big issue in the past. I told you guys I was diagnosed with heroic snoring. I may be one of the only people you know with that diagnosis. It's not apnea. It's heroic snoring. So I was tested twice. So that's the diagnosis. Anyway, so that being said, I said, how's the snoring? She's like, yeah, I don't notice you snoring at all. I mean, so once in a great while, if you're super tired or you've done something, like the night I worked on the car, she said you snored, but not loud. It wasn't to where I couldn't ignore it like before. So bucket of wind. And I've been sleeping awesome since surgery. I mean, the quality of my sleep is so much better. So much better. So, you know, win-win, all in the win column. I mean, it's not a magic bullet by any means, but man, look at all these great things that are coming out of it. So if you're thinking about doing this and you're just now tuning into my channel, you know, or TJ's, you know, I kind of try and drop this stuff in for new folks. I know a lot of folks were on the journey together already, but you know, we got people coming on like Adam and stuff. And I know Adam watches. These are the things to think about, brother. 4 months, you could be 70 pounds down with just doing what you're supposed to do, not with any Herculean effort. Just doing what you're supposed to do, the way you're supposed to do it, and mixing in some exercise. And I mean, maybe I exercise a little more than some and less than others. So give yourself an idea of your level and compare and contrast. And that goes out to everybody who's new. So welcome. Last but not least, you know, I was watching some folks struggling with, you know, people that they have told about their weight loss surgery, people they haven't told. It's kind of seemed like it was a theme today, especially. I am not going out of my way not to share my journey, but I'm not going out of my way to share my journey with everybody either. If somebody asks, I'll tell them. I'm not one of those people who's got to hide it or whatever. But I just have my core group of friends just don't know because we live in different states. We don't see each other often. I've talked about this before, I think, but it's not like I'm going out of my way not to tell them. But at this point, I'm kind of like trying to not let the cat get out of the bag because I kind of want to just surprise them. So I probably won't see most folks till after the first of the year. Just the way the rest of the year's gotten scheduled at work and stuff. I'm not going to be traveling in probably the rest of the year. You know, the earliest I'll be traveling is early next year. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to kind of keep it a secret in the sense of I would like to surprise them, you know, just show up and be X amount of pounds down and just be like, whoa. But I don't know. But of course, at this rate, I only got about 48 pounds to go to my goal, which is my goal is 215. Now, I know I'm not going to lose as fast as I get closer, although this week is certainly no proof of that theory. But I know it's going to happen eventually. So, you know, I'm thinking I could easily hit that 9-month mark, no problem, to goal. I mean, I know Mike did it. I know Kirk did it. I'm seeing it's a possibility at this point. I'm not even into the 6 months yet. So you're talking about 4 more months. Could I lose 50 pounds in 4 more months? I've lost 70 in 4 months. Could I do it again? I don't know that I could lose that much again in another 4 months, but maybe 5, probably. So I don't see why not. And when I get there, I'll determine if that's where I'm going to stop If we go a little further, I can't even imagine what 215 feels like, looks like, smells like, tastes like. So I can't imagine anything lower. I really can't. I cannot see me at a 190 anything ever in life, but maybe it could happen. I don't know that I would, and I don't know that I'd feel comfortable at that level, but we'll see. We shall see. That's the exciting part of this. You never know. So, okay. And one last thing, I totally forgot to put this in the original video. So through the magic of editing, it's going to look like I didn't. This is one of the reasons I still feel like a second-class citizen. I applied to up my life insurance. Let me back up a little bit. So my term life insurance ran out. I'm older now, obviously, so it was going to go up significantly, and it ran out when I was in the process of trying to get VSG approved. Well, they saw that I was looking to do VSG, and they're like, "Oh hell no, we're not going to insure you at all." So, like, thanks for any price. They wouldn't do it. So I said, "Oh, that's all right. I'll wait till we get our annual, benefit selection at work, and I'll up it through work because we'll have group life. Group life is super cheap. I'll up it all the way to the maximum amount allowed, and then it'll cover me for what I'm losing outside because I do some through work and I was doing some outside." So I applied, and I put everything in there. I put in, at the time, I was 6 foot, 0 inches, and I weighed 268 pounds. And our decision to not, basically they're saying their decision that they could not approve me for extra insurance was because my applicant weight to height ratio. So once again, here we are. The statistics say that even though I've had the surgery, I'm doing great. I've lost weight. I'm eating right. I'm exercising regularly. All that matters is the statistics. That's just, I work in insurance. I certainly can't sit here and be hypocritical about it. But this, this makes me feel like a second-class citizen again. And it just goes to illustrate, that even when I get to my 215 goal, I will be still considered overweight. Now, I'm sure they'll approve me at an overweight status, but they won't approve me now. And so I won't be able to apply again till next October. So another year. And it won't go into effect until, January, not this January, but the January after. So, it pretty much puts me in a position where I can't, take care of my family the way I feel I need to in case something happens to me. There's going to be a limited amount of money if I get hit by a truck, Anyway, so I just wanted to add that in. Not a happy moment for me. And I guess another reason I still consider myself to not be a success yet. I don't know. Stupid, I know, but that's the shit that comes up all the time. All right, back to the other stuff. So just ignore all this. It all is part of the same video. You don't know any different. All right, guys, that is it. I am out. I've taken enough of your time. See you guys on Fat Kings Friday. I'm glad everybody enjoyed the last one. Make sure you send in topics for us to discuss. It's better when you guys pick the topics and we talk about them, and we don't have to come up with them that way, number one. Number two, we're kind of giving you a service while we're making you laugh, so we try. And special thanks to Sarah for popping in on that as well. They're in Oregon. All right, guys, that's it. I'm out. Remember, it's good to be the king.